Imagine if I sung a whole video. Hello everybody, here's what we're doing today. Maybe not. Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. In today's video we are talking about, believe it or not, a toothbrush. Heck yeah, this whole video is about a toothbrush. Let's get started. This is the toothbrush in question. As you can see, it has been used, so ignore that factor. But this is the toothbrush in question. Ta-da! And it's called the Humble Brush. So why are you doing a video about a toothbrush? That is a very good question. Every day, pretty much every day, I read things on my app, on my BBC News app, that the world is like crazy with plastic. Every day, pretty much, on Facebook, I see something along the lines of, how can I reduce my plastic use? Every day, pretty much, on YouTube, I see something along the lines of, how to reduce your plastic waste in your house. And a toothbrush is one of them. But I was like, realistically, is it actually going to reduce plastic waste? So I decided to test it out. So the Humble Brush is made out of bamboo. As you can see, it is wooden. I did clean it, but it seems to have quite a lot of toothpaste build-up, which is what the yellow is. And it's Aquafresh toothpaste, just, you know, just for the lols. It does have some pink bristles up here. These, again, have been used. So yeah. But there's only one way to test out a toothbrush, and that's to actually use it. Where did I use this? I used this on placement. This was my placement toothbrush, and it cost me £4 from Morrison's, which I thought was a lot for a toothbrush, but I guess it's wooden, so I can't complain. Is it really plastic saving? Well, it apparently for every 5 plastic toothbrushes, one of these is the same amount of waste. And I can see why, because obviously, like, it was packed in cardboard. I'll point out, no plastic, it was just cardboard. But obviously the bristles on this particular model are made of some kind of like plastic or kind of synthetic fibre or something. So these bristles are kind of, they are probably not good for the environment, let's just say that. So is the Humble toothbrush actually really worth it? Well, that is a very good question also. I would say, actually, my biggest thing about using the Humble toothbrush, well, any wooden toothbrush, was would I end up with splinters in my mouth? I didn't. This must be, I don't know how much, but it must be filed and sandpapered by, like, mad. I assume because if you got a piece of wood in your mouth, that would not go well and the company would go bust. But it has been, it was filed and I didn't get any splinters. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm one of these people that tends to be quite harsh with my brushing, and I also tend to sometimes bite on it. I know this is really OTT and bizarre, but it's true, and as a result there are some of my like teeth marks on the back, but I still didn't end up, as far as I'm aware, with any wood in my mouth, and as a brush it actually wasn't that bad. However, I will say it's rubbish in terms of brushing your tongue. It's got no kind of grooves on the back. Some of those plastic ones have got like that silicone thing to brush your tongue with. If that means anything to you, if you want that item, then this isn't going to help you. But you could just use the actual brush itself, or they could shove some silicone on the back. But I believe silicone is biodegradable, maybe? I don't know. It's really not that easy to clean. Cleaning your toothbrush is important, especially if you don't put a cap on it. I do, and I even, in where I was staying in my Airbnb, put it in the cupboard. Yeah, it's not that easy to clean, so it's probably not the most hygienic, but overall wasn't too bad. Would I repurchase the Humble toothbrush? Well, my big concerns with it is the fact that, and maybe this is just because I'm quite a harsh brusher, is that already after, I mean, I was using it for what, 10 weeks, only generally during the week, not during the weekend, probably in total, what, about 50 days. And it's already deformed the brush head. Not by enough that I would chuck it, but by enough. And I am able to use and clean my plastic one dead easy, and the brush head first doesn't go quite like that, quite so quick. The price now, I know you can buy those dirt cheap ones from like Poundland, and I generally tended to use them for cleaning. I don't use them as often for cleaning anymore, but in some situations I will still use them for cleaning. But for even £3 in Morrison's, you could get 3 brushes, or one really good brush. And this is £4, and it's not so good. So in terms of the price, if you're on a budget, potentially it's not gonna, I wouldn't go near it if I was on a budget. I know it's good for the environment, but literally, sometimes you have to also make sacrifices. You do make sacrifices, and if you're on a budget, you can still do that. But a humble toothbrush which costs £4 maybe isn't the way to go. I will say that there are other brands of wooden toothbrushes. This is just the one that was available in Morrison's. So in terms of availability, it was right on it, right on my doorstep. But in terms of price, it wasn't the most budget friendly, let's just say that. Would I repurchase my humble toothbrush? I would repurchase my humble toothbrush. In regards to would I repurchase it for a family of 5? No, because I probably would not be able to afford it. I know you can go online and get like ones delivered, so they come every month, and then you just get rid of the old one and shove in the new one. I think they're probably pretty much around the same price. But realistically, I would repurchase it. I would. I would give this probably as, if I had my normal toothbrush, which is just whatever's on offer, but I think at the moment I'm using an Aquafresh one, that I would probably give a rating of about 9 out of 10. I actually quite like my toothbrush, and it's pink, so I'm not even going to give it a 10 for the fact that it's pink. I'd probably give this a rating of 8. However, I ain't no dentist, so, and that's in terms of cleaning. In terms of price, the toothbrush that I'm using would be a 10. This would be about a 4, maybe a 5. However, I ain't no dentist. I'm really not a dentist. And I know dentists are like, you need to floss, you need to use mouthwash, and brush 3 times a day, or something insane. I brush twice a day. I don't floss very often, if at all. And I tend to use mouthwash as and when I choose to, which is about once a week, maybe twice. So whether this is any good for your teeth, cleaning of your teeth, I have no idea. I know that dentists advocate like electric ones, but I don't have one of them. So, hey, I'm 21, I've got no feelings. And realistically, whether it is any good for your teeth or not, probably is, because it's just like a standard normal toothbrush. But whether the bristles actually, in terms of how they're shaped, has any influence on how good you clean is another question. So that is the end of my humble toothbrush review. I would repurchase, as I said, and I would give it an overall score, including price and everything else, a 7 out of 10. But this is just because of its availability right on my doorstep. Price was £4. And in regards to sort of the fact it didn't give me any splinters, and it did work as a toothbrush. I didn't have smelly breath after I brushed, and I didn't notice any difference in terms of cleaning. But overall, I would say it's worth a try. If you like it and can afford it, buy it. If you like it, can't afford it at the moment, save up, or maybe think about other ways that you can be more eco-friendly in your home. Overall, the honest truth of the answer is that as one person was the most eco-friendly they could be, that would not have the same effect as if 10 people made some small changes. So the ultimate answer is, if you can't afford a humble toothbrush, but you can afford to do other things which are eco-friendly, do the other things, and do both if you can afford to. We all have to step up and make changes, and if this is your change, good for you. If it isn't, don't worry, there are other things, and maybe one day in the future you'll be able to do this too. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.